Hi beloved friends, this little video snippet is coming from the heart of Dublin, and this video is about the importance of these next 2 weeks. And this message is really not just for the people that we're guiding through this 3-month sacred marriage ceremony. It's for everybody, really. As you draw near to the completion or to the end of something, it's very important to slow everything right down and become very conscious of what it is that you're coming to completion on, what it is that you leave behind, and what it is that you take with you. So before we go over to Pete, speaking specifically to the sacred marriage people, 15th of May, Pentecost, is the completion of this sacred marriage. And the way we see it, you have 3 options. You simply seamlessly continue on. That this is simply it, this is your way of life, this is your lifestyle. Or you take a pause, you ritualize the ending on the 15th, and you let the vows go. This could be tearing up of that paper we sent you, burning, putting it in water, burying it in the ground. I'll come back to something in a minute. So there may be a pausing, but you must symbolize the end point, making it very clear that all those vows dissolve while something else begins to happen. Or, beloved friends, it really is the end of the road for you. And again, very important, it must be symbolized, it must be ritualized, very consciously gone into. So that's the 3 options, I think, unless we've forgotten something.
My summary of those 3 options is more of, as I see it, either the couple agree to stay together or they leave. If they stay together, perhaps it's, for some people, even going into an immediate new 3-month process where they renew the vows of before again, and they sign the piece of paper again, actually recommitting to a new 3-month term. That's one option. The other option, staying together, is that they don't sign a new agreement. They have a pause in the agreement thing, but they're still together very much. It's just the framework isn't as strict, the sort of conscious choices of various things. And the third option was that, if 2 people decide that they've given it their best shot, they've really kind of tried the 3-month thing to see if they want to stay together or not, and it's become clear for one or both in the partnership that it's time to end, to part, and to whichever of these 3 options is to do that with presence. It is important sets of decisions, and it has to come from the right place, that it's not an aspect of mind that's creating the whole thing. And it's also important if 2 people decide to leave each other, that it's not just departure, but it's a process of gradual letting go in honour and love and support of each other, and for the deepest truth that you've shared during the time together. So that's how I see things.
I'm not sure that anything more can be said in this video snippet. It's just really to bring your awareness now. Everybody, even, you know, the golden couples, the ones that are so obviously going to carry on, still bring your awareness to this 2-week phase. Contemplate all parts of you, your inner child, your masculine, your feminine, your human, your divine, the one carrying the holy purpose, the one carrying the template for family, all of it. Ask to hear everyone's voice. It's like being in a conference room, all aspects of being around the table. Listen to each and every single voice. Yeah, that was it. The inner marriage people, what are you gonna do on the 15th? Again, I say the same thing. Obviously you can't separate, because that would be silly. But to bring awareness to this sense of completion, this first level, this first depth has been completed. And to look to how more can you deepen into the inner marriage. And again, conference room, conference table, listen to every aspect of being, get their report, their feedback on the 3 months, write it down, evaluate, overlook everything from a higher perspective, see how you can go deeper. And beloved friends, you know, because we don't physically hang out together, it would be so gorgeous to see by video the choices you might be making your way towards. And if there's sadness there, there's sadness there. If there's joy in revelation, if there's not knowing, if there's fear, loss, it would be so lovely to share those really honest feelings together as a group. Because, you know, the forum's going to end. We're not going to be there, not in that way anymore. So there's, you know, quite a few little losses going on, really. And to honour that, because we are human and we do have a heart and we do like being together. But this circle that we've created will dissolve. It might reform itself, but never in the same way. So that's the rawness of this 2 weeks ahead of us now. Anything more from you?
Yeah, it was just that divine relationship is never about 2 people. It's about 3 beings, the third being being the divine. Call in together, verbally, if possible, calling in the divine aspect to clearly show the truth of what's present, what must happen. And I think it's absolutely right what Anaya said about allowing everything that's there to be felt. You know, I'm very definitely in touch with a deep sadness at the thought of a loss, potentially a loss of Anaya, for example, the loss of our beauty. I don't know that it's going that way, but the thought of that, I can really feel such a deep, deep sadness after being through so much together. I'm sure it's the same for you, having been through so much and deepened so much past perhaps what we thought was possible. But it's all in God's hands, and give it some heart.